Hi everyone, we are here to discuss about the concept of import of goods and services under the FEMA and its related general guidelines. Okay, so import of goods and services into India is being allowed in terms of FEMA Act, and there is no specific notification for imports, so it's regulated by the Master Direction number 17, updated from time to time. There is no need to remember this master direction number and all. Okay, now import trade is regulated by DGFT, which stands for Directorate General of Foreign Trade. Okay, AD1 category banks should ensure that the imports into India are in conformity with the foreign trade policy, which is enforced in the FEMA. And then what are general guidelines? First general guideline will be that I have to comply with the master direction, and where specific regulations do not exist, the AD category should be governed by the normal trade practices and for the in particular the KYC guidelines. Remittance for import payments. AD may allow remittance for making payments in imports India after ensuring that all requisite details have been made available by the importer and the remittance is bona fide for a trade transaction as per the applicable laws enforced. What is the obligation of the purchaser of foreign currency? What is obligation? He has to utilize the acquired foreign exchange, right? He has to utilize either for its export or for other activities which are generally permissible under the said rules or act or the regulation. And he has to furnish the evidence of import. Okay, that is when foreign exchange has been acquired, has been utilized for import of goods into India, the AD should ensure the importer furnishes the evidence of import. For example, it could be the postal appraisal or customs assessment certificate could be there, and satisfy himself, that is satisfy the AD bank that the goods equivalent to the value of remittance have been imported. So all these import remittance outstanding should be notified in the portal, which is IDPMS, stands for Import Data Processing and Monitoring System. What are different modes of payment? It could either be the international card, credit or debit card, okay, or it can be any other mode as been specified by RBI. RBI specifies only the banking channels. What are the other modes? For following transaction, a person resident in India may also make payment as under. See, if I am going to spend towards a meeting expenses on account of boarding, lodging or services related to, and for a person who is a resident outside India but who has come into India for some days, okay, so that for them I could spend in rupees by means of cross check or draft for the consideration in relation to the purchase of gold or silver in any form imported by such person in accordance with the central government order under the Foreign Trade and Development or Regulations Act 1992. Okay, if it is for gold or silver, I could also give by means of cross check or draft. If I am going to spend towards a non-whole time director who is resident outside but has come to India for travel purposes which is related to work, okay, and he is entitled to get sitting fees and commission or remuneration, right, and also for the reimbursement of the travel expenses if it is in accordance with the memorandum or the articles of the association, that is charter documents, right. A company or resident in India may make those payments in rupees. There is no need for foreign exchange, you can make it in rupees. Okay, this is also subject to the compliance with the relevant laws and regulation. Now, time limit for settlement of import payment. What is the general time limit for settling the import payment? Generally, I should complete it within a period of 6 months from the date of shipment. From the date of shipment, I should complete settle within the date of 6 months. Okay, AD may permit shipment of import dues delayed due to disputes, financial difficulties, etc. However, interest, if any, on such delayed payments or overdue interest is payable only for a period up to 3 years. Only for a period up to 3 years, I will be paying interest from the date of shipment. Time limit for deferred payment arrangement. Deferred payment arrangement up to 5 years is allowed. 5 years is allowed, which will be understood as trade credits. Trade credits and circular guidelines will be followed. Then, extension of time. AD category 1 banks can consider granting extension of time for settlement of import dues up to a period of 6 months at a maximum up to 3 years, irrespective of the invoice value for delays on account of disputes about quantity or quality or non-fulfillment of terms of contract, or any cases. Okay, in cases where sector-specific guidelines have been issued by RBI, then such specific guidelines will be applicable. Okay, then what are the circumstances? While granting an extension, one of the things the AID bank must ensure, they should ensure that import transactions are not covered by any investigation, CBI investigation. No investigation transaction will not be extended. While considering extension beyond 1 year from the date of shipment, the outstanding of the importer does not exceed USD 1 million or 10% of the average import remittances during the preceding 2 financial years, whichever is lower. If I'm going to extend beyond 1 year, then I have to check. I could allow only if the amount, lower of this amount is there. Okay. Total outstanding of the importer does not exceed USD 1 million or 10% of the average import remittances. Clear? Where extension of the time has been granted, the date up to which the extension has been granted should be mentioned in the remarks column. In exceptional cases, it may be referred to the regional offices of the Reserve Bank of India. Then once I have granted the extension, I should put in the system, right? I should enter the date such have been extended, bill of entry extension, and the extended date has to be mentioned there. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring some foreign exchange into India. Okay. Except as otherwise provided in the law, regulations, no person shall, without the general or special permission of the Reserve Bank, import or bring into India any foreign currency. Import of foreign currency, including checks, is governed by the FEMA. Okay. Reserve Bank may allow a person to bring into India Indian currency notes of Government of India, subject to the terms and conditions. What is okay? See, what are terms we are going to see now? Okay. If it is with respect to the foreign exchange, send into India without limit. Foreign exchange in any form, send into India. Somebody is sending me, then it's without any limits. Okay. But if I am bringing from a place outside India without limit, foreign exchange, subject to the condition that I can bring without limit if I'm going to declare it in the customs authority in the currency declaration form. Provided further that shall not be necessary to make such a declaration where the aggregate value of the currency notes, bank notes, traveler's check, anything at one time does not exceed USD 10,000 or its equivalent. Okay, the value of foreign currency does not exceed USD 10,000 at the time when I am bringing it, then I need not furnish the form CDF, currency declaration form. Okay, and or only the cash portion is not exceeding USD 5,000, then also I am not there is no need for me to furnish the declaration. Import of Indian currency and currency notes. If I'm going to bring into India my own currency notes, then I cannot bring beyond 25,000 from any places outside India other than Nepal and Bhutan. If it is from Nepal and Bhutan, I can bring any amount, but those denominations should be up to 100 only. 50 rupees notes, 10 rupees note I can bring, but not the 500 rupees note. Okay. Issue of guarantees by authorized dealer. An authorized dealer may give guarantee in respect of debt, obligation or other liability incurred by a person resident in India and owed to a person resident outside India. The authorized dealer may give me guarantee on behalf of me to the person who is outside India. An authorized dealer may give guarantee, letter of undertaking or letter of comfort in respect of debt, obligation or the liability incurred by a person resident in India and owned to a person resident outside India for import of goods which is permitted under the foreign trade policy. He should, in the ordinary course of business, give a guarantee in favor of non-resident service provider on behalf of the resident customer. Okay, he can also give that. Now, what is the limit? If the customer, the service importer, is other than public sector undertaking, other than government agencies, then the guarantee maximum amount could be USD 5 lakh, or USD 5 lakh. Maximum amount could be USD 5 lakh. If it's a public sector undertaking or government units, then maximum amount would be USD 1 lakh. Anything beyond that requires the approval of Ministry of Finance, Government of India. For general private sector, that is other than government authorities, it will be USD 5 lakh. For government, public sector, government authorities, it will be USD 1 lakh, beyond which it is the approval from the Ministry of Finance, Government of India is required. Then, an authorized dealer, subject to the directions issued by the Reserve Bank of India in this behalf, permit a person to issue a corporate guarantee of an overseas lender for financing import through operating lease effected in conformity with the FTP in force and under the provisions of the Foreign Exchange Management Act from time to time. Okay, so with this we have covered the import of goods regulations under the FEMA. Thank you.